Summer's fun, but fall brings a sense of rhythm, a new chance to commit to feeling stronger and energized. And here to start us off on a good first step is our friend from Kick It by Eliza Shirazi. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to chat about this. I feel like September brings a new kind of rhythm, like you said.
Exactly. And here's the thing, which you are so... you hit it spot on every single time. It starts with the mind. And there's 3 tips that you have for kind of centering and getting us prepared.
I want to share a few tips because a lot of people think they just have to work out and then it'll magically happen, but it really starts with your mind. So let's talk about some ways that people can actually mentally get there and have a long-lasting routine, movement routine, wellness routine. So the first thing I want people to think about is it's progress over pressure. We tend to put so much pressure on ourselves, and I mean like crazy goals that we see other people setting for themselves. And when we do things that are kind of just like really out of our wheelhouse, it's hard to achieve. If you want to be successful, pick things that feel realistic. Maybe it's go for a short walk, sign up for that class you've been meaning to take, go play pickleball or whatever your heart desires. Do what makes you feel really happy.
Yeah, don't go from 0 to 100. We often try to be like, we're going to do it all at once, and like that's not going to happen.
Right, exactly.
All right, number 2.
The other thing is I want people to reset a little bit here. When you are thinking about your intentions, I want you to think about adding things to your life and your routine versus subtracting and taking away. So a lot of people get really obsessed over losing the weight, removing things from their diet, but instead reset that intention to what can you add into your life? Maybe you already love certain kind of movement. Whatever it is, what can you add into your life? Because that's a much more positive effect for your brain.
Yes, way more fulfilling. And our third and final tip quickly before we get into these moves, Eliza.
Final one is anchor into your why. You should have an intention. I hate to say the word should, but I really want this for people. Have an intention, because if you know why you're doing something, you're much more likely to go and do it and get it done.
I love that. All right, so now that we are grounded and we're ready and we're going to focus on progress, what can we do right now? People can get up right now from their couches while they're watching and do this with us.
Get on up with us. We're going to start with a center squat and knee twist. So let's go ahead and take it down into a squat, and we're going to just rotate to one knee, down and press.
Look, it's not perfect because I went off the rhythm
and
here.
That's totally fine. That's totally fine. You just got to keep moving through it. That's the whole goal. And you can see that these exercises that we're going to do aren't crazy, just to get the heart rate up. Okay, let's go into the next one. We're going to go for an uppercut, take a duck. Do it again. Uppercut, take a duck. So if you're moving with us at home, I just want you to get your heart rate up a little bit. I want you to really feel what it's like just to start moving. Should we do our last one?
Yeah, we should. And what I want to mention also, Eliza, you're making this so accessible. Because people do not need equipment for this.
That's right. That's totally right. And what I'll share with you as we do this last one is we're coming out with a new virtual program this fall, and it's to help people tricep dip. Here we go.
Tricep dip. Look at that.
We want people to just understand through this new virtual program that less is more when it comes to movement, and it's quality over quantity.
Yes. Well, that's so important because you know what? People can make the time and they don't have to go crazy. You don't have to dedicate an hour a day. You just, whatever time you have, move in a way that feels good and you're adding to your life.
That's
Eliza, thank you so much. You guys can follow Eliza on social at Kick It by Eliza. You can also find more about her programs at kickitbyeliza.com. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.